Hello friends, welcome to Fierce Cloud Learn to Lead. Good morning to all the students. As you know, we already started the December month topic wise current affair. Today we will discuss the defense related current affairs of the December month 2022. So this topic is very important and even very important for every type of exam. So watch this video carefully and watch till last. But first of all, you have to download our application Careers Cloud from the Google Play Store. After that, log in with your email ID. Then click on this Crack Current Affairs section to subscribe our current affairs for 1 year as well as for 2 years. Both the subscription prices are very much low. But the most important thing, what we are covering under this 1 year and the 2 year subscription, we are providing you daily section. In the daily section, you will receive 3 things. One is the detailed current affair. Second is the question and answer format of current affairs, but both will be provided in the form of PDF or in the form of ebook. And third is the quiz section, and this can be attempted only on our application on daily basis. Next is the weekly section. Again, we are providing 3 things. One is the detailed current affairs, second is the question and answer format, but both things will be provided in the PDF format, and third is the quiz section, which you can attempt on our application on weekly basis. Next is the monthly section, and in the monthly section we are providing you 4 type of PDFs. One is the detailed current affair PDF, which is known as study PDF. Next, all the detailed current affairs will be converted in the form of question and answer. That's why it is known as question and answer PDF, so that you can revise all the current affairs in the question and answer format. Next is the best 100 current affairs will be provided. That is also provided in the form of question and answer. And last is the pocket PDF. It means 1-liner, 2-liner, or the 3-liners current affair will be provided to you, so that you can revise these current affairs very quickly before your exam. Next is topic wise current affair. This is very important section because we are providing 20 most important topic wise PDF. If you want to revise 1 or 2 particular topics, then you can use this topic wise PDF. If you are a banking student, then we are providing 3 things. One is detail, second is question and answer format of current affairs, but only related to banking and economy, and third is the quiz section. It is also only related to banking and economy, and you can attempt this quiz section only on our application on monthly basis. Next is exam PDF. If you want to cover all the current affairs before your exam of particular year, then you can use this exam PDF. Next is special current affairs section. In the special current affair, we are providing you budget and economic survey. 2 things we are providing. One is detail, budget and economic survey. Second is question and answer format of budget and economic survey. It means you can recall that examiner can make these type of questions from budget and economic survey. If you are preparing for your respective state exam, then we are also providing state current affairs, and we are covering every state and union territory. So all these things comes under only one subscription. First of all, you have to just download our application Careers Cloud, then click on this Crack Current Affairs section, and you can subscribe for 1 year as well as for 2 years. And if you want 10% extra discount, then you can use this code ASH10. If you have any query, then you can email us on this email ID, or you can call us on this number. So let's start the December month topic wise current affair, and today topic of discussion is defense related current affairs of the December month 2022. And here is the first question. The 12th edition of the Agni Warrior 2022, which is a bilateral exercise between the Dash Armed Forces and the Indian Army, conducted at Maharashtra in November 2022. So this country is Singapore. Answer of this question is 1, and mark this question in the very important section. So remember 4 things. First one, name of the exercise. This is Agni Warrior exercise. Second, it is in between India and Singapore. Very important. Third, this is the 12th edition of the exercise. Fourth, it is hosted by which state or which country? This is hosted by India, and exact state is Maharashtra. So this is the 12th edition of the Agni Warrior 2022, which is a bilateral exercise between the Singapore Armed Forces and the Indian Army, and it was held at field firing ranges in the Maharashtra from 13th of November to 30th of November 2022. So moving to next question. Name the kites that were trained by the Indian Army forces to destroy enemy drones, especially for drones, and name of these kites are Arjun. Answer of this question is 4. So Indian Army forces are training kites to prey on enemy drones in a first of its kind operation, and the military conducts operation with the trained birds and dogs. So Indian Army used a kite named as Arjun to destroy the drones. And during the ongoing joint training exercise Yudh Abhyas in Uttarakhand, the Indian Army showed the use of kites to prey on hostile drones. And with the kite dog combination, the dog used to destroy or sensory skills to identify the location of a drone, and subsequently the kite was launched to bring it down. Very interesting. So this is started by Indian Army, and these kites are known as Arjun. Moving to next question. The dash edition of the Exercise Sangam, which is a joint naval special forces between the Indian Navy Marine Commandos or Marcos and the United States Navy Sea, Air and Land, which is known as SEAL teams, commenced in Goa in December 2022. Again, this is very important. Name of the exercise is Sangam exercise. Sangam exercise. And it is a Navy exercise or the Special Navy Forces exercise because it is in between Indian Special Navy Forces and the United States Special Navy Forces. And this is hosted at Goa. And fourth thing which is important, this is the 7th edition of the exercise. Answer of this question is 4. So 7th edition of the Exercise Sangam, which is a joint naval special force exercise involving Indian Navy Marine Commandos known as Marcos and the United States Navy SEAL Air and Land, which is known as SEAL teams, has commenced in Goa on 1st of December 2022 and is scheduled to last 3 weeks. And the Sangam series is a bilateral exercise exclusively between US and the Indian Special Forces. And the first exercise Sangam was held in 1994. And the Indian Navy Marcos from the Indian naval ship Abhimanyu and members of SEAL Team 5 based in the San Diego in US will collaborate during the 7th edition of the exercise Sangam. It aims to facilitate the ideas and the knowledge sharing on many areas of the maritime special operations. Moving to next question. Which of the following Indian Navy ships has recently participated in the Bangladesh Navy IFR 22, the maiden international fleet review conducted by the Bangladesh Navy? So again, very important question. Indian Navy ship Kochi, Indian Naval ship Kavarati, Indian Naval ship Sumedha. So answer of this question is all 1, 2, 3. All 3 ships participated in Bangladesh IFR 22, the maiden international fleet review conducted by the Bangladesh Navy between the 6th to 9th of December in the Cox's Bazar in Bangladesh. So Sheikh Hasina ji, who is the Prime Minister of Bangladesh, was the chief guest of this Bangladesh IFR or International Fleet Review 2022. All 3 ships including INS Kochi, a guided missile stealth destroyer, INS Kavarati, an anti-submarine corvette, and INS Sumedha, an offshore patrol vessel, were designed and developed indigenously. And INS Kochi is a part of the Indian Navy Western Fleet based in the Mumbai. INS Kavarati and INS Sumedha form part of the Eastern Fleet based in the Visakhapatnam. Moving to next question. The Dash edition of the India-Indonesia Coordinated Patrol, which is also known as Indo-Corpet, was recently conducted between the Indian Navy and the Indonesian Navy. By the name, you can guess that IND stands for India, Indo stands for Indonesia. Corpet means Coordinated Patrol. So this is the 39th edition. Very simple question. You have to just remember the edition number. Answer of this question is 1. So 39th edition of the India-Indonesia Coordinated Patrol between Indian Navy and the Indonesian Navy is being conducted between 8th of December to 19th of December 2022. And the Corpet will be executed along with the International Maritime Boundary Line from 15th of December to 16th of December 2022. And the Corpet will conclude with a debrief at the Port Blair in Andaman Nicobar Island. An Indian naval ship Karmuk, an indigenously built missile corvette along with the L-58, the indigenously built landing utility vessel, and the Dornier Maritime Patrol aircraft will be participating in the Coordinated Patrol exercise or the Corpet. Moving to next question. Name the organization that has recently conducted a 2-day exercise in the Eastern Sector on the 15 and 16 December 2022. So this is a static question and this is Indian Air Force. Answer of this question is 4. So Indian Air Force conducts a 2-day exercise in the Eastern Sector on 15th and 16th of December 2022. It involves practically all of its frontline fighter jets, other assets sanctioned in the region, following the recent clash between India and China troops in the Tawang sector in the Arunachal Pradesh. And the exercise is intended to assess the Indian Air Force's overall combat capability and military preparedness in the region. Moving to next question. What is the addition of India-Kazakhstan joint training exercise known as Kazind 2022 initiated at Umroi military station in the Raipur district of the Meghalaya in December 2022? So by the name you can guess the exercise named as Kazind, and Kaz stands for Kazakhstan and Ind stands for India. So don't confuse, this is Tajikistan, this is Kazakhstan. And this exercise is hosted by Meghalaya. So it means it was exactly started in the Meghalaya, and you don't have to remember the name of the military station Umroi. And this edition is 6th. Answer of this question is 1. So 6th edition of the India-Kazakhstan joint training exercise Kazind 2022 initiated at Umroi military station in the Raipur district of the Meghalaya. And it already culminated on 28th of December 2022. And from Indian side, Indian Army soldiers from the 11 Gorkha Rifles participated under this exercise. Moving to next question. In December 2022, India received its final 36th Rafale aircraft from which country? Very simple question. I think all the students know that we signed a deal for the Rafale with France. So answer of this question is second. So India received its final 36th Rafale aircraft with RB tail number from France that is equipped with the all 13 India specific enhancements. And the Rafale is designed as RB-008, where RB stands for the Indian Air Force Chief Air Marshal RKS Rakesh Kumar Singh Bhaduria ji, who as then Deputy Chief of Indian Air Force led the Indian negotiation team for the Rafale purchase agreement in 2016. Moving to next question. The Dash edition of the Indo-Nepal joint training exercise Surya Kiran between India and Nepal began at Saljhandi in Nepal in December 2022. So first of all, remember the name of the exercise is Surya Kiran. Surya Kiran. Second, it is an exercise or the joint training exercise between India and Nepal. And this was hosted by Nepal. Exact place is Saljhandi if you can remember. Otherwise, you can remember this is hosted by Nepal. And this exercise conducted till the 29th of December 2022. And this is the 16th edition of this exercise. Answer of this question is second. And Nepal Army soldiers of Shri Bhavani Bakesh Battalion and Indian Army soldiers from the 5th Gorkha Rifles participated under this exercise. And the exercise Surya Kiran has been conducted annually between India and Nepal since 2011. Moving to next question. Which organization has recently released a report with a key finding that South Asia needs urgent action to curb deadly air pollution? So this is very simple question, and this report is released by World Bank. Answer of this question is 3. So World Bank has released a report titled as Striving for Clean Air. And the caption was Air Pollution and Public Health in South Asia. And this report stating that South Asia is home to 9 of the world's 10 cities with the worst air pollution, and there is a requirement of urgent action to curb it. And it is causing an estimated 2 million premature deaths across the region each year and incurs significant economic cost. And the concentration of the fine particles matter such as the soot and the small dust like particulate matter 2.5 in some of the regions most densely populated and poor areas are up to 20 times higher than the World Health Organization limit. Moving to next question. Name the 5th Scorpion class conventional submarine of the Project 75 that was recently delivered to the Indian Navy at the Mazagon Dock Shipbuilders Limited in Mumbai, Maharashtra. And name of this 5th Scorpion class conventional submarine is Vajir. Answer of this question is 3. So this is the 5th Scorpion class conventional submarine named as Vajir, also known as S25 of Project 75 Calvary class submarines, which is also known as Yard 11879, and it was delivered to the Indian Navy at the Mazagon Dock Shipbuilders Limited in Mumbai, Maharashtra. and it will be commissioned into the Indian Navy in Jan 2023 as Indian naval ship Vajir, a fully combat-worthy submarine capable of operation in all modes and deployment regimes. Moving to next question. Name the Indian naval ship which is the first anti-submarine warfare shallow water craft launched by the Indian Navy in December 2022. So this is India's first anti-submarine warfare shallow water craft, and name of this is INS Arnala. Answer of this question is 4. So Indian Navy launched Indian naval ship Arnala, the first of 8 indigenously built anti-submarine warfare shallow water craft at shipbuilding facility of the Larsen & Toubro and Kattupalli in Chennai, Tamil Nadu. And it is built by the Garden Reach Shipbuilders and Engineers Limited in Calcutta, West Bengal. And the ship name Arnala honors the strategic maritime significance that Maratha warrior king Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj bestowed on the island of Arnala, which is situated about 13 kilometers north of the Vasai in Maharashtra. An Arnala class of ships will replace the Indian Navy Abhay class of the ASW, or the anti-submarine warfare shallow water craft of the Abhay class. Moving to next question. In December 2022, Indian Air Force successfully test-fired the extended range version of the BrahMos air missile from Dash aircraft. So simple question, and the name of the aircraft is Sukhoi 30 Mk1. Answer of this question is 4. So Indian Air Force successfully test-fired the extended range version of the BrahMos air-launched missile against a ship target from the Sukhoi 30 Mk1 aircraft. And the range of the missile is almost 450 km and travels at a speed of 2.8 Mach, or almost thrice the speed of the sound. And the missile achieved the desired objective in the Bay of Bengal region, and the successful test firing was a joint effort by the Air Force, Indian Navy, Defense Research and Development Organization, Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, and BrahMos Aerospace Private Limited. So this is all for today. I think you like this video. Please like, share and subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching this video, and you can join our all platform like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn and Telegram channel. Telegram channel link is given in the description box. Thank you guys again for watching this video. Please like, share and subscribe our channel. Take care. Bye-bye.